Hello, chat. It is me, Crystal, and I'm here to introduce you to an old game. An old favorite of mine that I actually like to rewatch people play every so often. Usually at this time of year. And it's within a whole series of itself. But this is the start of it. We start with 5 days. 5 days of what? Who knows? But we're invited to a house party. And who am I to say no? Well, that would be awfully rude of me, wouldn't you think? Well, regardless, that is what I'll do. I, Crystal, will go to this house party and see what we get, eh? So without further ado, let's go. I don't have a name. I used to have one, and a lot of people would like to know what it is. Some call me Trilby, and as a name, it suffices. I've been called many things. A burglar, a hoodlum, a criminal. I prefer to think of myself as a gentleman thief. And tonight, I have something potentially very rewarding in store. My fence phones me in the middle of the night and asks if I know about Defoe Manor. Apparently, the last of the Defoe line has obligingly died without heirs, leaving all the family valuables up for grabs. The lawyers have got their place locked up tight, of course, but that's never stopped me before. And the place, of course, deserted. Yes, this should be painless and rewarding evening's entertainment. And that's how we start. Obviously, we can get author commentary. Maybe I'll do that next time. But yeah. Let's start. Day 1. And the gentleman thief makes his entrance. Ah, yes. Because why wouldn't you, Mr. Trilby, make an entrance like this? Silly, silly man. But yeah, we move around, pointing and clicking. We can use hand. It won't open. It must have been jarred shut somehow. Well, I guess I'll have to take the old-fashioned way out. So, feet are for walking, as you can see. Eyes are for looking. An empty glass-fronted cabinet. The kind of books in the middle class keep around themselves in order to appear learned. A safe. An Armstrong 14 steel safe. I can crack these in my sleep. It doesn't seem like a Victorian fixture. Must be an addition made by the most recent tenant. A rather dreadful portrait of a woman, early Victorian style. And I notice a wedding band on her finger. This must be the wife of the mansion's first owner. Bachelor of Law award to Clarence Defoe by University of Warwick. Clarence Defoe was the last owner of the house who recently died, and I think I have just lost whatever sympathy I had for him. Of course. Oh yes. We can, right-click to have inventory and look at all this stuff. Saving, loading. This is our umbrella. This is our fun little grappling hook, I will say. Hi, Juju Bells! So far, stream has just started, so don't worry too much. And yeah, that's all for now. Nothing to talk to, hands for grabbing, talk bubble for talking. Right now we need to walk. Let's head out the door. Oh, right. Ahem. Use door. It's one of these games. What? Oh, no. No! Stay away from me! Stay away! Oh, you'll learn. What's gotten into him? Oh, wait. Here we go. That's Trilby! I keep forgetting I'm wearing this thing. But who the hell was that guy? I was under the impression this house was empty. Yeah, Trilby's a little thief. Don't worry about it. Jam's shut. So, that's locked. That's locked. The door we came through? Luckily, not locked. Anyways, sir! Sir! I came for the house party! But yes, this is a horror game. Also locked. Sir? Locked. Sir? Huh. Are you hiding here, sir? Nothing here. How anticlimactic. There's nothing underneath the rug. I could do with a haircut. Fair, Trilby, fair. Window! Jam shut. Huh. Where did that man go? I swore he walked in here. Oh well. Guess we can't worry too much about him now. Alright, let's walk down the stairs. Ooh! Probably. We'll need to find a day for that. Oh, hydrate. Thank you. Please walk down the stairs. Ooh, but yes, what song would you like me to sing? If I were to sing one. Walk down. And here. Doors. No latch, no chain, no deadbolt. It doesn't seem to even have a keyhole. So why won't the bloody thing open? This is becoming very tiresome. So yeah, we're stuck in here. Hello, sir? Somehow, I was expecting that. Yeah, phone's dead. Ooh, zombie. I'll have to look that up later. But yeah, probably one day. I'll put that on the list of things to sing. So now we're in the dining room. Chairs and tables, not much important. It's too big to carry around with me, right? Portrait. It's a pleasantly professional quality portrait of a bearded man in a Victorian explorer's outfit. A little plaque at the bottom reads, Sir Roderick Defoe. Don't worry about it. For now. We're outside! Stick! Yeah. Hold on. Need to... Okay, I guess... we can't pick up the stick right now. Let's explore the rest of the house. We need to find that man. He ran off. Screaming, too. Kind of rude. May I say. Sir! TV. Nice. Sir? Hey! Oops. It's about time you showed up. I'm sorry. And well, you should be. I've been stuck in this house for days. Where's the way out? I'm sorry, I don't understand. You are the guy who owns this place, right? No. Oh. So how'd you get in here? A window on the second floor? Is it still open? No, it's jammed shut. Damn. Well, it looks like the house has a new guest. I hope no more turn up. We've only got 5 chairs. If you'll excuse me, I've got work to do. Wait a minute! Who are you? I beg your pardon. Hardy's the name. Also, thank you for the redeem Philip Hardy. And you are? Trilby. Mr. Trilby, I'm afraid you are now a prisoner. Like me, like everyone else in this house. A prisoner? Don't ask me why, but once you get in, the house won't let you leave. I've tried all the doors and windows. None of them open. The garden's walls, unclimbable, and I can't tunnel under it. But why? Who's keeping us here? Beats the hell out of me. Whoever it is, they will certainly not be safe from my fist once I get out of here. So, if there's something you're not telling me, now would be a good time to get it off your chest. I assure you, I am completely mystified. So, how many more people are in this place? Only 3 more. First, there's Jim, the youngest. He turned up just after I did. He's a good kid. Second, Simone Taylor. You probably know her off the telly. She's a correspondent for the BBC. Oh yes, this game's very British. She came here to make some kind of documentary, I think, but now she's stuck here with us. Lastly, there's AJ. Skinny bloke with the stash. He won't tell us who he is or where he came from. All I know is that he's been here longer than anyone. Nearly a whole week. I think I've already met him. Oh, what a heartwarming story. Anyway, why don't you see if you can track them all down? I'm calling a house meeting in the lounge. Spread the word. I'll trust you will enjoy your stay at the Fell Manor, Mr. Trilby. I still don't understand. Just find the others and tell them to meet up in the lounge. We can discuss things properly then. Well, yep. This is the premise of the game. We are stuck in the house. With other people. Open the door. Open up the doors. The doors. But yes, now is the time to... Locked. Hello? Oops, stand away from her. Hello? Pardon me, madam. What? Oh, hello. Philip mentioned we had a new guest. You're Simone Taylor, right? Yes, you must have seen me on TV. And you are... Trilby. Got a first name? No. Hey, wait a second. Not the cat burglar, Trilby. Oh, wow. I presented a Crime Watch special on you once. Oh, man, I wish I had a camera right now. This could be huge. You wouldn't consent to an interview, would you? Madam, even if I did have a sudden retarding brain injury that would cause me to do so. Yeah, this game's old too. Don't you think our apparent imprisonment is a slightly more urgent matter? Well, I admit I thought so the first day I was here. But I've been here 4 days now, and I really think I'm learning a lot about this place. If I could just get these infernal doors open. Philip's calling a house meeting in the lounge. Yes, it's so like him to do that when a new face appears. I'll see you later, Mr. Trilby. Bye, Simone. Clop, clop, clop. Strange woman. Strange indeed. Anyways, back down the stairs, Mr. Trilby. I said down the stairs, please. All right. Let's go. Open up the doors, the doors. Get the twig. Stick it. Pick up sticks. Indeed. Hey! Huh? Hello? Is there someone up in the tree? Oh, hi. You're new. Have you come to set us free? No, I'm a prisoner now, too. I'm guessing you must be Jim. What were you doing in the tree? I thought I might be able to get over the wall. But the tree's too far. And there's this ravine just outside the wall, too. So I understand, yes. Philip wants us all to meet up in the lounge. Oh, okay. I'll head there now, then. Anyways, now where might AJ be? Locked. AJ! Did you fall in here? Someone's done a real number on this lawn. Digging their way out? No, it seems more like they were looking for something. Well, regardless. Not sure where AJ could be. We searched the whole house for him. AJ. Well, regardless. We'll just have to march on over to the lounge. I just informed Philip that, AJ's not around. I don't know where he is. Our new arrival has graced us with his presence. I expect there's a lot you want to know. Join the club. Okay. So let me see if I've got this clear in my head. You're all trapped in this house by some invisible intelligence. Right. And you can't leave. Nope. And as soon as I entered, I became trapped too. Pretty much. Why? Why would anyone want to keep us prisoner here? Maybe they're just lonely. No, if they wanted company, they'd have shown themselves. Maybe they have. Maybe one of us is behind all this. Oh, don't be silly. Why would any of us want to trap a load of people here and pretend we didn't? I don't know, do I? I don't speak loony. We mustn't squabble amongst ourselves. Hampered by paranoia and suspicion, we'd only hinder each other. I suggest we assume for now that we four are all innocent. I can agree with that. We five, including AJ. Where is he anyway? I couldn't find him anywhere. I saw him just after I arrived, but he ran away from me. Well, that's odd. Listen, Mr. Trilby, We work as a team in this house. That's how it's been since it started. So we all have to share information. No secrets. So why'd you come to this house? He's a cat burglar. Why'd you even have to ask? Well, I didn't come here to take part in some bizarre Big Brother event, that's for sure. Is there anything you know about this house that would help? Anything at all? I doubt I know much more than any of you. All I know is that the last heir just died and it's supposed to be empty. Well, guess you're not much of a help then. Probably not. But I suppose an extra pair of hands is always useful. I'm still not completely clear on a few details. Do I get to ask you all some questions now? Sure. Just ask any of us whatever you like. All right. And now, all the dialogue. So let's start going into the circle here. Hey, Jim. So, Jim. Yes? How did you come to be here? Since I doubt you know much about this mansion, how did you come to be here? It was so stupid. We climbed over the school wall at lunchtime. Why? It was a dare. We were going to see how long it would take for the school to find us. Then we came across this old house. And Richard dared me to knock on the door. I bet he bet me £1 if I wouldn't do it. My school was like that. Broke my collarbone playing pile-on once. Shut up, Philip. What happened next? Well, I was about to knock on the door. But it opened by itself. I heard Richard dare me to take a step inside. And so you did, and the door closed behind you, and it wouldn't open again. Yeah. Your friends didn't call the police or anything? How should I know? I guess they didn't, since nobody came. That was on Wednesday. The school probably know I'm gone now. Probably knows I'm gone. I see. Well, may as well. What do you know about the mansion? Not much. We could always just about see the roof over the playground wall. We all used to tell each other it was haunted. Why? Were there any stories or legends attached? Well, a friend of mine used to say a crazy hermit lived here. Who killed people and ate them alive. Oh, well, I'm certainly reassured. Tell me a bit about yourself, Jim. Like what? I don't know, where were you before you came here? I was at St. Trinian's boarding school, not far from here. Been there since I was 10. My parents move around a lot, you see. How old are you now? Nearly 16. That's all I wanted to know. Okay. All right, Philip. Mr. Harty? Yes, Mr. Trilby. So, how did you come to be here? Well, I came up here to look for some artifacts. And I'm sure you had the full consent of the Defoe solicitors to do so. Shut up! I just heard of some old family tomb somewhere under the building. I mean, really old. Anything inside probably doesn't belong to anyone, so finders keepers. I managed to call in a few favors to get over the ravine and the back wall. Then, of course, I couldn't get out again. How many people know you're here? A handful, I suppose. They wouldn't get suspicious till I go missing for months, though. Of course. So, tell me a bit about yourself. About me? Well, I'm in what you'd call the import-export business. You're a thief. I am not a thief. I'm a treasure hunter. I only take what belongs to dead people, since they're not using it, you know? Our new friend there, he's a thief. True, but also a gentleman. And I only take what I'm sure no one's using too. I'm sure that's a great comfort to them. What do you know about the mansion? Plenty. I read an article in this month's Treasure Hunting Monthly. It was built by some explorer guy, Sir Roger Defoe, or something like that. His wife died giving birth. He and his son went missing sometime later. Hell, maybe the article could tell you better than I could. I'll let you borrow it. Thank you. Just don't mess it up too much. It's for my scrapbook. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Righto. All right, Miss Taylor. Yes? How did you come to be here? I only came down here for a documentary. There's been a lot of interest in old ghost stories lately. We figured something on Defoe Manor would pull in the ratings. And not because it would make interesting viewing. This is why I hate television. Excuse me, I was talking. I arrived here before the camera crew. I was supposed to wait for them. But I couldn't resist just taking a walk around the grounds. Next thing I knew, I was in the backyard. I looked all over, but I couldn't find a way back to the front. It was my own fault, really. Yes, it was. What happened to your crew? What happened to your camera crew? I've no idea. They probably just left when I never showed up. I'm sort of glad they didn't get mixed up in this, too. Quite. So, tell me a bit about yourself. Why, that's so sweet of you to ask. We're in for it now. I'm a correspondent for the BBC, but you probably already knew that. I'm afraid I don't watch much television. Oh. Well, I do outside broadcasts for the news mainly. Sometimes I present documentaries for variety shows. Whenever I'm needed, really. Very much a Jill of all trades. So what do you know about the mansion? Well, I've heard some pretty disturbing stories about it. Here we go. There have been stories of weird happenings around it for decades. Ever since the first disappearance of the original owner and his son. People have gone missing in the area around the house more than anywhere else in the country. People from all walks of life. People like us. Don't say that. That's all I wanted to know. Okay. Anyone else see the pattern in all these stories? Which pattern would it be? Seems to me the house only traps people individually. It didn't try to trap Jim's friends. Or Simone's camera crew. It's only letting us in one at a time. You're talking about the house like it's intelligent. Surely it's more likely that there's some joker behind all this. Maybe. But how did they know we were coming? How did it know to leave a window open for me, risking one of you finding it? You think this house is haunted? I wouldn't use that word. But I definitely have a very odd feeling. Like we're being watched, I suppose. Yeah, maybe this is one of Simone's rating winners. Excuse me? Well, locking up some people in a house against their will and secretly filming them? Sounds like a natural reality TV progression. It's also highly illegal. Wouldn't stop some people. Where the hell has AJ got to anyway? I was hoping he'd be here. He's been doing some research on the house. He was going to share it with us tonight. Maybe someone should go look for him. What now? It's getting pretty late. I admit I'm beginning to feel tired. Yeah, me too. But what about AJ? I don't think there's any need to worry now. If he still hasn't turned up by morning, then we'll look for him. Oh, all right. But we look for him as soon as we get up. Day 2. Well, what was that noise? Oh, Jesus! No! Philip? Jim? Oh, God. Who did this? What the? You did this? Stay back. I'm warning you. Who are you? Ah! Okay, it was all a nightmare. A very bad nightmare. Christ, I've never dreamt so vividly before. It was so disturbing. Well, time to go house hunting. But yeah, that was a scary dream. Totally not foreseeing anything to come. Eh? What is it? How'd you get in here? Hey, Miss Taylor. Hello, Mr. Trilby. Did you break the lock on the door? No, I just came up here and it was like that. I suppose AJ must have done it. He must have been reading from that pile of books. I don't know exactly. I'd have to ask him. So I take it AJ hasn't turned up yet then? No. Do you think he found a way out? If he did, he didn't have the decency to tell us. I wouldn't be surprised. He's kind of jumpy. Maybe he saw an opportunity and took it. Maybe. So what do you know about AJ? Not much. He refused to tell us anything about himself. Where he came from, why he came here. Not even his full name. Kinda suspicious, isn't it? Do you think he had some kind of agenda? I really wouldn't know. Of course, you're no one to judge when it comes to withholding names. True enough. Anyways, sleep well? To be honest, not really. I had this terrible dream. Someone had killed you and Philip and Jim. I remember a huge guy with a welding mask. Let me guess. He took off the mask and he looked exactly like you. No. He looked exactly like you! What does that mean? Frankly, I don't want to know. Do you know where the others are? Well, Philip said he was going into the garden. I don't know where Jim is. And AJ's still missing. Thanks. So, how are you holding up? Oh, spare me the gallantry. I'm just fine. Okay, so, yep. See you later, then. Him. Oi. Oi. Historical text. That looks interesting. Yoink. I think it's about time I read up on the Defoe family. Next. Nothing photo albums, old maps, atlases, tragically out of date. You know what? Yoink. No? No maps? Okay. Someone's been doing a little research. Photography, cartooning, watercoloring. The digest of the visual arts. Lovely bound textbooks on gardening, books on the occult. No doubt interesting bedtime reading. Oxford English Dictionary. Oh yeah, we can use these on these items too. History of Defoe Manor. Defoe Manor, one of the country's more notoriously stately homes, is renowned for being a great source of untold wealth. But what is the curse that surrounds the creaking house? The mansion was built in the early 19th century by a legendary explorer, Roderick Defoe, in celebration of his retirement and marriage. Sir Roderick disappeared along with his only son on the 15th year anniversary of his wife's sudden death. After that, the house fell into the possession of a succession of heirs, most of them whom died or disappeared in mysterious circumstances. House was left abandoned after the last heir, who was thought to have died in 1946, until the recent appearance of Clarence Defoe, who managed to prove his connection to the lineage and inherit the house. Anyways, history, Roderick Defoe, later her Roderick Defoe, probably most famous. A lot of his inheritance attained when his parents died. Embarked on a series of adventures around the globe, earning quite a reputation. Retired at 40. Met his wife Belinda. Fell instantly in love. Built a luxury manor in the English countryside. And the couple moved in. Great. By all accounts, the couple was deliriously happy, which is what made Belinda's sudden death, while giving birth to their only son, Matthew, all the more tragic. Roderick was in mourning for a long time, leaving upbringing of Matthew in the hands of numerous nannies and tutors. Finally did start taking an interest, known to be bitterly disappointed, as his son rejected the idea of joining the army. He prefers art and literature, as we can see it from the books. Matthew neared the age of 15. He and his father grew closer. They didn't see eye to eye, seemed to understand each other, loved each other. Matthew's 15th birthday, he and Roderick disappeared. Servants found bloodstains in one of the rooms. No bodies were found. Fate of Roderick and his son remains a mystery. The first of many disappearances connected to the Defoe line and the family house. Hi, voice act start! How are you? Anyways, glad to hear that you're okay. But yeah, we're going to explore this house. We're trapped in this house. Can't do much in this house. So we're just gonna walk around, talk to everybody. Let's go this way. Huh. That looks new. Portrait of an aging man in a safari suit. The plaque reads Sir Roderick Defoe. Anyways, hi, Jim. Jim? Hi, Mr. Trilby. What are you reading there? Treasure Island. I found it in the living room. How are you liking it? Well, it's a bit heavy going. I think I prefer Terry Pratchett. Cool. Seen AJ anywhere? Yeah, we met AJ. He was screaming. Not since yesterday morning. He seemed pretty anxious about something. Did he say why? No. He just said something about getting to the bottom of all this. Then he left the room and I never saw him again. So, how are you feeling? Okay, I guess. I had this really horrible dream. But you don't want to hear about it. Yeah. You're taking this imprisonment thing very well, I must say. Well, it's not that different to boarding school, really. Except there's no one to hit you across the knuckles when you talk too much at night. Anyways, we know where pretty much everyone is. Okay, Mr. Trilby. Oh, right. Open doors. Open doors. We'll go see our last guest later. Open doors. Open doors. Everything seems fine. In this room. Open doors. The TV won't work. Open doors. We'll open up the doors. Just not the front door. You're stuck here. Open up the doors. The doors. Open this up. Oh yes, we're here in the backyard. Na na na. La la la. Hi, Philip. What you doing there? Hey, Mr. Hardy. Well, look who's up. So, you know if AJ's turned up yet? Not to my knowledge. In fact, I don't think we'll be seeing him ever again. Why not? Well, this is some kind of reality. If this is some kind of reality TV stunt, he must have been in on it. Maybe he's gone to file reports on how all the hidden cameras are working. I honestly doubt this is the works of the BBC, Philip. Do you have a better explanation? Not yet. Well then. So are you the one who did all this with the holes? Are you the one who dug up half the lawn? Yeah. I was trying to dig my way out of this place. But the ground gets really solid 2 feet down, and the wall foundations go even further. Well, that would explain the holes nearest the walls. What about the others? All right, I was looking for treasure. Happy now? You want some kind of metal? Just professional interest, you understand. Any luck? With treasure? Nah. Found some kind of pipeline running under the lawn, but not much else. So, yeah, I assume... What are you doing with that metal detector? I assume treasure hunting? It's actually part of the plan to get us out of here. Oh, good. I've heard there's some kind of family tomb buried somewhere under the grounds. Okay. If I can find it, there might be another way to the surface. And I presume any family valuables they have down there would be an extra unexpected bonus? Hey, judge not lest ye be judged yourself. You're a cat burglar, for God's sakes. At least I have a sense of priorities. Well, when you found an escape route and saved us all, I'll be sure to apologize profusely. So, how are you doing? Oh, I'm just fine. And when I find a way out, I'll be even better. So, how do you even know the tomb's here? There. I don't. That's what the metal detector's for. How do you know there's anything to detect? It's probably all stone and dusty corpses. Actually, you'd be surprised how much metal can be found in a tomb. Belt buckles, coffin handles, candlesticks, gold, silverware. Implying something? Oh, goodness me, no. Listen, the tomb could be on the other side of the grounds for all you know. Sure, but this is as good a place as any to start. And until I see some compelling evidence for its location, I'll continue my systematic sweep. Can I borrow your metal detector then? What do you want it for? I'm not sure yet. Brilliant! Well, I'll give you a shout when I'm finished with it. Okay, see you around. Fine. Whatever. So, I may need it. Okay. So we need to get proof that, yeah, none of this. We need to get proof that, Philip boy, that the tune's probably on the other side of the house. So let us head back to the doors. Thank you. Anyways, walk through the doors, up the stairs, go back into the library. Time to do the examination of things. Any of these books? No? I mean, there's more books down there, so... Believe. March down there, Mr. Trilby. March down there, Mr. Trilby. We need some examples, popular Victorian fiction. Hi, Sebastian! Well, we aren't going anywhere. We are stuck in this house. We actually can't go anywhere. Literally. This house has trapped us. No, no. Remember, we have to do something. But yeah, this is a horror game. Miss Simone? No. You don't have anything? No, not in the back rooms, but, probably not a good thing. No, no. None of these books, really? Alright. Alright then head out the door. Excuse me, Mr. Trilby, down the stairs, please. Okay. We're not going to pick a fight. Him. Jim? Hi, Mr. Trilby. Oh, okay. Then we probably already have the item if we... Let's see. Hold on for a minute. Then we probably need to use the article on Philip. But hold on for a moment. Anyways, we are back after a quick little message. Anyways, let's head back to Philip. Philip! I don't think the family tomb is in here. At least I don't think so, anyways. Hold on. Okay, so apparently no, we don't want to. Trilby, let's move. Let's mosey. Then we have to get something from the library, where Simone is. Come on. Then Mr. Trilby. To the library. Hello, Mr. Defoe. I'll be right back. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. Open the door. Interesting. A couple binders containing old architectural plans for the Defoe Manor. There'll probably be some architectural plans of the building here. Yeet. No, not these ones. That one. A map is always handy. And now, we have a map! Look at plan. Very old architectural plan of Defoe Manor. There's Defoe Manor with the underground tomb clearly marked as being under the front yard. There's something odd about this map. Like, there's something missing. No, that's not... It's not that. There's something here that doesn't belong. Something I don't recall seeing in the house. Okay, so this is the front yard. This is the second floor. There's a room here, room here, room here, room here. We go down. Believe these are the stairs. So this would be the front, the main lobby. Backyard. No, wait. This would be the main lobby. And then we go here. And here would be the backyard. Here's the kitchen area. No. Yeah, we go down here. This would be... Go down these stairs. There's 2 rooms. There. You know what? Yeah. Regardless, things don't belong. Remember this. The floor plan says things don't belong. Anyways, down the stairs. Mr. Phillip! Mr. Phillip! Mr. Phillip? You're not gonna find anything here. Can I please have the metal detector? Plan. Phillip. Mr. Hardy, I found this old map in the library. Did you? Take a look. The tomb is quite clearly under the front yard. But this is the backyard. There's no way into the front yard. Sucks, doesn't it? Well, I guess that's my escape plan out the window. Thanks a bunch, buddy. Don't mention it. Can I borrow the metal detector? Why the hell not? Take away my hopes, might as well take away my only worldly possession too. Have fun with it. Thanks. Now do excuse me. Well, isn't he pleasant? Anyways. Use metal detector. Oh wait, no. First, because this is water, I'm not a fan of it. I usually love swimming. Chem, no. Metal detector. Pipeline. I can track where this pipeline leads with the metal detector. Indeed. The trail ends here. Well, time to get dirty. And what we have here? Philip's laboring must have covered it up. Panel. Push it. Well, that didn't seem to do anything. But it did. Come on, Mr. Trilby. Look, the water's gone. Happy days! Mr. Trilby, climb down this ladder, please. Christ! Oh, Christ! This is definitely the man I met on the landing. Presumably AJ. Looks like someone tied him to an iron hook at the bottom of the pool. But I think he was dead before then. His throat has been split open by a large-edged weapon. God, the stench! I've got to find the others. Dead? How? Murdered. He was stabbed to death, then tied to the bottom of the pool. Oh my God. You know what this means, don't you? We are the only ones in this house. The killer has to be one of us. Not necessarily. I don't think any of us could engineer. Shut up! It was you, wasn't it? You killed AJ and now you're covering your tracks. Philip, you're being absurd. Why would Trilby tell us where the body is if he wanted to hide it? He is covering his tracks. He was the last one to arrive. Don't tell me you're not a bit suspicious of him. Look, what happened to AJ was a terrible thing. But if we let it tear us apart, we could all go the same way. He's got a point, Philip. Oh, I see. You're all in on this together. Philip. Shut up! As far as I'm concerned, there's no one I can trust anymore. From now on, it's every man for themselves. Philip! Idiot. He's shaken. We all are. So what do you think? About AJ, I mean. I'm really not sure. I think we're being haunted. Oh. Well, at least someone's keeping their head. Look, I'm not exactly in love with such an unscientific idea as a murderous ghost. But nothing other than the supernatural could have engineered this situation. And this house has a bad history. A history I think it's time I started looking into. Well, do whatever you want. I think I'm going to look into AJ's death with a slightly more sensible attitude. Where's Jim? Someone should tell him about AJ. I think he went upstairs. I'll go look for him. Father? Jim? Jim, is that you? What are you doing, Father? What? Father, no! No! Don't! Father! Father! Hold on! Father. Ah! Mr. Trilby! Oh, Jesus. Bad dreams. Bad, horrific, nightmarish dreams. Day 3. Jim? I'm sorry, Mr. Trilby. You wanted me to wake you? Did I? You remember yesterday? You told me about AJ, then said you were going to look into the house. Then you asked me to wake you this morning so you could get started. Yes, I remember. Thank you, Jim. Anytime. Okay. Here we go. Well, we're on day 3 of this lovely, lovely, scary time. Hi, Neosite! Hey, look! Hi, Mr. Defoe! A portrait of a wizened-bearded old man in a safari suit. The plaque reads Roderick Defoe. Anyways, hi, Philip. Hello, Philip. Leave me alone, cat burglar. Feeling any better this morning? Oh, I'm just Peaches. Now go away. Well, what are you doing? None of your business. Are those maps of the house? Yes, they're maps. I'm going to find a way out. Then I'm going to get away from this madhouse once and for all. And after that, if I ever see your smug pinstripe-wearing face again, it'll be a million years too soon. Well then, come on, Phil. None of us could have possibly killed AJ. You wanna bet? You're over 6 foot. You could have done it easily. Maybe I could have, but I didn't. Prove it! You know I can't. Well then. You know, your attitude could be the death of us. It certainly's going to be the death of you if you don't get out of my face. Well, alright. Have you seen the others? No! All I know is that they're not here bothering me. Why don't you go join them? Okay, well, catch you later. Anyways. Philip does not like us. We witnessed a scary thing. Today, couple dead bodies. Don't worry about it. What's this? I just found it out here like this. Do you know whose it is? Yeah, it's mine. Did you bring it in here last night or something? Something? Of course not. It was in the front yard and there's no way into the front yard. Maybe someone's trying to help us. Maybe. I'll go and find the others and let them know about it. Sure. Thanks, Jim. Well, we have our car. Mr. Trilby's car. Great. My lockpicks are in here. They must have fallen out of my pocket while I was getting out of the car. I hide an emergency pick in the lining of my tie, like I usually do. All right. We got it! We got his lucky pickings. Well. Not anymore, bitches. Use lockpicks. There we go. We are the master cat thief. Door. Open. Yoink! That's mine. Nothing in there? Nothing? Nothing in there? Okay. Ooh. Yoink. That's mine. This game is called 5 Days a Stranger. We're stuck in this house. Don't worry. You'll get to know it real well. Oh yeah, this is the corpse. His name was AJ. He was screaming and now he's dead. Hi Simone. Simone? Oh, Trilby. How's the ghost hunt going? Let me ask, how are you? How are you feeling? Fine, thank you. You're not too shaken about AJ? I don't have time to be shaken about AJ. Whoever did this to him might still be around. Once we're safely out of harm's way, then I'll think about being shaken. So, what you doing? I'm investigating. Like we all should be doing. So, what do you conclude? I found his wallet. He had an ID for almost every government agency I can think of. Everything from MI16 to CIA. I think he must have been sent to investigate the house. Some kind of secret mission? That's why he never told us anything about himself. It wouldn't make sense, certainly. And I'd say this constitutes a pretty spectacular failure of that mission. Oh yeah, definitely probably haunted. I mean, so far we don't know who murdered poor old AJ here. So, any clues on who did this mess? It must have been a pretty big fellow, I think. Armed with a large slashing weapon, like a machete. And I found a piece of leather. Leather? Like Philip's jacket? No, it wasn't black. Brown leather. Like it's from an old-fashioned blacksmith's apron. There was a torn-off piece in AJ's hand. I see. Yeah, someone brought my car into the backyard. Yeah, I noticed. It's your car, is it? Did you bring it in here? Trilby, I have no idea where it came from or how. I'm just glad to see a bit more color about this place. I see. Well, see you later. Well, may as well start investigating. Okay, we're not going to investigate AJ. Let's get out of here then. But yeah, we have our car now. Hooray! We can't actually do much with it. It's just out here. But now we can start lockpicking places. The sink. Useless. Salt. We'll need that later. Cabinet. Friggy. Evidently no one cares if I starve in this place. Nope. Useless cabinet. Yeah, he's still dead. Anyways, salt. That will be important later. Anyways, open. Philip's still grumpy. And look, Roderick Defoe. He's aging. Don't worry about it. TV doesn't work. Don't bother with it. Open the doors. Nothing in here has changed. Dun-dun-dun. Then we go up. We start unlocking everything. We have our lockpicks. That is what we shall do. Up the stairs. That is the question. Who killed AJ? Anyways, doors. I doubt there's anything in this safe. But hey, it won't work. Okay. So, don't worry. This room, kinda useless now. The painting hasn't changed. Hi, Jim. Jim? Yes? So what are you doing? I'm just looking for stuff on the house. Why? Dunno. Yes, you do, Jim. Why? Because I want to help. But I'm not sure what I could do. Do you want to take along, then? Sure. I promise not to get in the way. Thank you, AJ. Anyways, now we have AJ with us. We'll talk to him a bit more later. Come on, AJ. We need to head back outside. And I do mean head back outside. Come on, Jim. Hurry along. Chop chop. Tree. What fun. Anyways. Oh, yes. Jim, anyways. Click, click. Saw. Use the saw. No. Use the saw on the tree. The tree. Jim, give me a hand with this. Will you, Jim? And down it goes. Whee! Boom. Okay, all good. Where do we cut the train down, Mr. Trilby? I'm not exactly sure, but it makes me feel better. Anyways, we've chopped down the tree. May seem for no reason, but we do need to chop the tree down. All right. Now that we've done that, let's go. Oh, don't worry, it'll be fine. Oh yeah, there was a newspaper here. Should always keep abreast of day-to-day events. So, what could today's events be? Look, newspaper. Copy of the local newspaper, dated last Friday. Heir to Defoe Estates, found dead. Clarence Defoe, lost. Last of the running Defoe line, found dead yesterday in his home. Sad, he was 24. Oh, that's sad. He was there, near the tree. Recent bride, Julia Swanson Defoe. Found, also dead. Stabbed to death. Inspector Jacob Barnes, officer in charge of the investigation, closed the case. No mystery here. Defoe, murdered wife, then himself. We have already disproved the possibility of a third party. Clarence solicitor, Michael Chesham, however, has gone on record questioning Inspector's judgment. The last I saw Mr. Clarence, he was infinitely content. He could have never committed such an act. Plus, there was no note. Well, ain't that weird? Anyways, thanks for helping me out, Jim. You don't need to follow me around anymore, for your own sake. Never mind. Fine, you can follow me around then. Do. Use this on doors. As we do. There we go. It's unlocked. Open. No? Oh, look! there's a drippies. Well, what do you know? It opened. Of course, since it overlooks the backyard, this doesn't help much. It's okay. Hey, Mr. Trilby, look at the drippy drips. The scratchies. They don't look like they were made by human fingernails. Anyways, what are you doing, Mr. Trilby? Just popping out for some fresh air, don't worry. Why don't you wait for me in the library? Oh, okay. Anyways, now we're out here. Did I tell you Trilby likes to use his umbrella? He's a master thief. His umbrella is a grappling hook. Anyways. In here! Hooray! Nothing in here. Don't worry about it. What a pretty easel. Must be the son's house. Grab the teddy bear. And why the hell not? Indeed, Mr. Trilby. Why the hell not? We're grabbing everything. And now let's leave. So they were next to each other. Let's go to the library again. Let's start grabbing things. Yoink. Anyways. Books. Need to grab books. Oh, wait. Missed a thing. Head back into that room. Need to grab things. That one's empty. Was there a book in here? Oh, there was! There was a green thing here. Yeah, yoink! Grab this. Or was it in here? Remember. No, not there. Let's see. Oh, now we have two. Two diaries. Well, let's start reading. The Secret Diary of Matthew Defoe, the Son. June 18th, 1814. Today's my 8th birthday. Nanny said I would soon be a strong man like my father. I wanted to see him today, but he wouldn't come out of his study all day. Nanny says he always gets cross on this day, but it's not because of me. August 5th, 1817. I found a new friend. He's behind the door in the kitchen. And he doesn't have a name. He likes me to sit and talk to him, but Father gets very angry when he finds me doing this. Door behind the kitchen? I asked Father who the boy behind the door was, but he told me there was no boy behind the door, and it was just a silly fantasy. May 24th, 1820. I showed Father the painting I just finished. He said it was quite good, which is the best thing he has ever said. While he was in a good mood, I asked if I could go and look behind the door in the kitchen. He pretended not to hear me. June 28, 1821. My father has done a terrible thing. All this time he pretended there was no boy behind the door. And now this? There's blood all over the kitchen floor. I will do what I can. Then we can be a family together and be happy. That's where it ends, except for a little ink blot just underneath the text. Diary of Sir Roderick Defoe. Work on the house is going well. It should be completed by the end of July. Belinda is already excited about the forthcoming wedding and spends many hours of the day going over even the smallest details over and over again. Not since our early courtship has she been so giddy with joy. It softens my heart to see her smile. And she smiles often. I'm wondering why I didn't retire sooner. August 12th, 1805. I am only now having the opportunity to write this. That is, as it has been a most hectic day. The wedding went without a hitch, and the house was ready for us to move in as soon as the ceremony was over. Belinda insisted on consummating our marriage immediately. I am sure, dear diary, this house can expect to hear the laughter of children before 1806 is out. Valentine's Day, 1806. A romantic day for our announcement. The physician has just left, confirming that Belinda is with child. A child we can expect to be born in June. We have already decided to name the child Matthew, if a boy, or Jane, if a girl. June 28th, 1806. Belinda is dead. I will never forget her face, ash gray, contorted with pain. The child is healthy. Would that it had never came about. Would that it had never came about and spared me this fresh hell. Matthew showed me the painting of the grounds he had created. I worry about the boy. Why can't he have healthier interests, like soldiering? The painting was fair, I suppose, but I would rather my child be less of a weakling. June 28th, 1821. This is the anniversary of the night I unleashed a horror which I tonight shall remove from this world. May God forgive me. And that's the last entry. I think I've read enough to have some idea of what's going on here. If there is a ghost in this place, there must be some connection to the disappearance of Sir Roderick and Matthew Defoe. Was Matthew schizophrenic or something? No. Did Sir Roderick kill him and disappear to avoid the law? It's odd that neither of their bodies were ever found. If I could find Matthew's body, perhaps I can get to the bottom of this. Maybe there's a book or something in the library that could help me. Well, we do as Trilby says. To the door! Well, it's time to grab one of these. These are occult books. Why not? I could certainly do with a laugh. Book. It's a book on white magic. Fighting a person from their possession. Tie the possession in question to a stick and dip it in salt. Next, wave it over the place where the subject sleeps. When you hold it in front of you, the object should now indicate in which direction the owner lies. Well, time to do some magic. Time to do some magic. Mr. Trilby, down the stairs. Time to do some magic. First, The TV won't be needing this. It doesn't even work anyways. Okay. Now, we gotta do some stuff. We use the bear on the cord. A little macabre, perhaps, but don't mind that. We use the cord and bear on our stick. Great. Now it's time to go. No. Not there, Trilby. We must get to the salt. The salt! Salt. Okay, we are at the salt. Use. No. Use bear stick. Salt. All right. We have the bear salt. The salted bear. Now, as it did in the book, say, time to wave it over the place where little Matthew probably slept. Up, Mr. Trilby. All right, here we go. Use salty bear stick on this bed. I guess that'll do. All right. Now, remember when Trilby said that the floor plans looked a little weird? Yeah, that's because, and the diary, they said there was a door behind the kitchen. But we see no door behind the kitchen. Predicaments, eh? We're busting down this wall. Use our pickaxe. On this wall. Knock, knock. Perfect. Now, Trilby, if you would be a gentleman, go in the hole. Down the stairs, please. Use salty bear. Look, salty bear. Southeast. Somewhere around here. Look at the salty bear. Eastward. Southeast. South. Straight down. Time to dig. Matthew Defoe, I presume. Did Sir Roderick keep him down here? No, he couldn't have done. There'd have been mention of it in one of the books I read. So, hold on. I don't think that's Matthew Defoe's hand. I don't think that's Matthew's hand. There's another corpse down here. It looks like the body of a much older man. You know, I have a feeling this is Sir Roderick. Judging by the ribs, he was killed by a large stabbing weapon. But by whom? What was that? Sounded like it came from the other side of the house. Everything okay? Everything okay? Philip, you heard that? I'm gonna go investigate. Everything okay? Huh. Well, that's sad. Something knocked this over. This is a really horrendously ugly little wooden idol. Hang on. What are these stains? Day 4. Oh, fudge. Ah, bonked. Father, why? Oh God, my head. What the hell happened last night? I remember. Oh God, Philip! Did I kill Philip? I don't remember anything. Last thing I remember is putting my hand on that idol. I've got to warn the others. Yeah. And if you try to open the door, it's locked. God knows where they found the key. Oh, and, yeah, we don't have anything on us. So the only thing we can do... Hello? Is anyone out there? Is there anyone out? Quiet! Simone? Is that you? Yes, I'm keeping guard. Why? Shut up! You killed Philip! Don't even try to deny it. I did? Don't play games with me. I'm keeping guard here until the police get into the grounds. Then I'm handing you over. Simone, what do you want now? You're making a terrible mistake. Oh, am I? Why is that? Well, first, the police will never get in here. The house will only let people in one by one. And even if an officer does get inside, they can't leave. Will you shut up about your stupid haunted house theory? One good solid battering ram to the front door. They can come and go as they please. Okay, but how will you... Simone. What do you want now? What makes you think that I killed Philip anyways? Oh, well, let me see. First, Jim and I are attacked by some huge guy in a welding mask and apron with a machete, but manage to get away. Then we come into the kitchen and find a huge guy in a welding mask and an apron unconscious next to Philip's corpse. And when we took the mask off, lo and behold, it's you. Look, you've got it all wrong. Oh, really? Well, then let's hear your version. Well, I was possessed by the ghost. Oh, now that impresses me. Did you think of that all by yourself? It's the truth, I swear. Shut up. Just shut up. I'm not lying, darling. No, do not tempt them to do that. Oh boy. It possessed me just like it did when I killed AJ. What are you talking about now? The ghost! It talks to me late at night when no one can hear. Trying to make me do things. Evil things. Shut up. It never leaves me alone. I can't sleep. Then I have the blackouts. I'll wake up with blood all over me and in an unfamiliar place. It's happened so many times now, I can't count them. Shut up! Kill AJ, kill Philip, kill everyone. It wouldn't leave me alone. I'm warning you. I'm delirious with guilt most of the time. I can see the face of every poor innocent I've killed every time I close my eyes. Most evenings I cry so hard I vomit several times. Sometimes I just want this nightmare to end. If death came right now, I'd welcome it. Oh, God, Simone. Let me have my tie back. Your tie, please. Oh, to hell with it. Have it, you psycho! Thank you! And as you know, Trilby loves to keep... your tie, Trilby. I'll just slip it on. And there's the emergency. See, this demonstrates the importance of forethought. Anyways. There we go. We're free. We gotta tell everyone. Where'd Simone get to now? I've got to get her and Jim to believe me about the idol. We gotta hurry in the house. We gotta... Oh. I'm sorry, Philip. It's Philip. Simone has run him through with a machete. Someone's run him through. Someone was probably me. Yep. Simone? Jim? Oh, look! Hi, Robert Defoe. Hi, Roderick. It's a portrait of a skeleton in a blood-stained safari suit. It's Sir Roderick Defoe. Anyways, bye, Roderick. I gotta go tell everyone about your cursed idol. No one in here. Oh yeah, this is bad. So where is everyone? Trilby! Simone, before you say anything. I know you didn't really kill Philip or AJ. You do? I figured you were lying to get me away from the shed. I saw him again. Who? The killer! The guy in the welding mask! I spotted him downstairs, but he didn't see me. And I can't find Jim anywhere. Simone, you have to listen to me. The ghost. Oh, shut up about your ghost! This isn't a ghost, it's a regular flesh and blood psycho. Speak of the devil. Eee! Do something! Hold. Yoink! Oh my god. Jim? Day 5. Yoink! How is he? He's awake. He's fine. Doesn't remember anything, just like I didn't. Look, I only sort of half believe this possession thing right now. But I'm in the absence of a better suggestion. I guess I'm going along with it. But in the absence of a better suggestion, I guess I'm going along with it. Have you been going over those books I was carrying? Yeah, and some texts on the occult. Apparently, if we want to destroy this thing, we have to get the spirit back to its old body. That'll make it quasi-mortal. It'd still be dangerous, but not unkillable. We have to find the body first. And to do that, we have to know who the ghost is. I've been thinking about this, and I have a fairly workable theory. Yes, I have a couple ideas about it myself. Right, well, the ghost is something to do with the disappearance of Roderick and Matthew Defoe, right? The deaths and disappearances all started after that. Agreed. So what do you think? Well, we have a couple things. I don't think Sir Roderick's wife died naturally. Sir Roderick had more than one son. Sir Roderick obviously killed Matthew and poof. Or we could just hear Simone's theory, but I'll take the reins here. I think Sir Roderick had more than one son. Yes! But of what I read in Sir Roderick's diary. Exactly. He makes references to some monster he helped create, and he doesn't mean Matthew. And Matthew talks about another boy in the house, a boy behind the kitchen door. Those manacles indicate that someone was kept imprisoned in the basement. Where do you think this other son came from? I want to hear what you think first. So we can have Belinda Defoe gave birth to twins. Sir Roderick fathered a love child in Africa. Sir Roderick had an affair just before she died. No, Belinda Defoe gave birth to twins. I can agree with that. I found Belinda's death certificate. She died about 20 minutes after Matthew was already out. I think it was the second son that did her in. Sir Roderick went practically insane with grief. Blamed the poor kid for her death, kept him locked in the basement, refused to even acknowledge his existence. Can you imagine what that must have done? What that must have been like for that poor boy? Growing up in a filthy grotto like some kind of animal, given no education, no love? The boy would have been completely stupid and insane. He probably couldn't tell the difference between one person and another. That's why he kills absolutely anyone who enters the house. He thinks they're all Sir Roderick, come to torment him some more. But what happened on that day, 15 years later, when Sir Roderick and Matthew disappeared? You found their corpses in the basement, so they were obviously murdered. Question is, how and why? Obviously, the other boy managed to escape from the basement. Sir Roderick went mad, tried to kill him. Someone found out about him and killed Sir Roderick out of sympathy. No. Sir Roderick went mad, tried to kill him. Sir Roderick went mad, tried to kill him. Yes! Remember in Sir Roderick's diary, in the last entry? He talks about destroying the monster. He must have gotten really drunk, and it being in the anniversary of Belinda's death didn't help. He went down to the basement and beat the poor kid. Half to death. Matthew found the body afterwards and tried to bandage him up. Matthew wasn't the smartest. His brother lived on for a little bit longer. Long enough to get a mask and a machete and to kill both his father and Matthew. Then he must have died of his old wounds. Jesus. And we're going to try to destroy his ghost? None of anything that happened to him was his own fault. What little mind he had is no more. All he has now is hate. If we don't kill him, he will kill us all. There's no reasoning with him. I suppose you're right. It's very sad, really. What will I do now? We're going to find his body. I'm going to figure out how to bring his soul back to it and destroy him. Well, let me know if I can be of any help. All right. Here we go. Last day, here we go. Whew. Let's go. Oh, wait. We gotta check on Jim, actually. Because Jim, I do kind of feel bad for him. Hey, Jim. How you doing, Mr. Trilby? Yes, Jim. Can I ask you a favor? Sure. I still have the mask and the apron and the knife from last night. Could you take them and throw them away from me? I really don't like having them around. Sure. We're not going to throw those away, by the way. We're going to use these. Yes. So, what happened last night? Well, me and Miss Taylor were in the living room. Then this big man entered in a mask and tried to kill us with a big knife. We were able to get away. Then we heard Mr. Hardy screaming. Miss Taylor told me to wait. Here, a bit later, she came back and told me it was you in the mask. I didn't really believe that. She went off to keep guard or something. Then I went into the trophy room, found this wooden doll thing on the floor. Next thing I remember, I was in the bathroom and my head really hurt. Did I really try to kill you? No, but something did. Through you. I don't like this place anymore, Mr. Trilby. You and me both. So, how are you feeling? My head still hurts a bit. And I feel a bit woozy. Apart from that, I'm fine. Well, I'll see you later. Alright. Well, time to go. Thanks for all this. Now it's time. Let's go. We're just gonna... No. Hi, Mononese! I'm doing well. How are you? Yoink these pair of scissors. Great. Use this on this. Cut a thin strip. Use this on our stick. Use stick on the mask. I'm great. Great to hear that you're doing good. All right. And now it's time to get ourselves out of here. To the door. We know what we must do. We're going to find the body. Quite firmly attached to the wall. Oh, wait. Whoops. We've got to dip it in salt. Right. Sorry, Philip. Use this in the salt. Now we go. In the hole, Mr. Trilby, get in the hole. Use. Probably where he slept. It was chained to these all the time. Well, here we go. We go up. Look. We're going up, I guess. Yeah, we're going up. Because it pointed up. Because it's magic. Oh. Mr. Roderick's not here anymore. A blank canvas. Anyways. Up we go. Alright. Let's go. Into the bathroom. Look. Southwest. So we go here first. Straight down. Oh. Can leap her up the floor with the machete. Pay dirt. Whoa, these bones are oddly shaped. Think this kid must have been born deformed. Alright, kid. You're coming with me. Let's go. But before we put an end to this poor kid suffering, this poor ghost suffering, I need to grab a couple more things. Must be something about summoning angry spirits here. Take a look at it. Summoning angry spirits to their bodies. Murderous wraiths are nigh indestructible when they can hop from body to body. But tying them down to their old bodies returns them to a partial mortality, a state in which they can be destroyed. Simply enough, place the spirit's original body in a place of fire and death. Return it its old clothes, and then read aloud the following passage, omitting nothing. There's a magic gobbledygook. The summoning of the wraith will often bring forth other unique spirits who will haunt those who hold their possessions. Well, thanks. Well, time to go. We're going to end this poor kid's suffering. Let's go. Mr. Trilby, down the stairs. Here we go. But first, we should grab everyone. Talk to them. Simone? Trilby? How are you feeling? Fair. Never mind. All right. We're going to put you down here. I guess this room will be fire death room. Somehow I don't think I've improved his looks. All right. We've got to gather everyone. We've set everything up. Simone? Trilby? Meet me in the trophy room. Could you, please? Do you have a plan? Yeah, I've got a plan. At least close as a plan as I can. We're gonna try and end this poor soul's misery. Because this is the first out of a series of games. We'll climb back up. Jim, I need you to do something for me. Jim? Yes? Meet me down in the trophy room. Why? I have a plan. Well, okay. Alright. Let's go. Out the door. Down the stairs. Mr. Trilby will be going down the stairs for the final time. Open this door. Sorry we had to lose Philip. Open this door. Open this door. Now before we finish... No, not the moose head. Yoink this. Whoa, this thing's heavier than it looks. I'm not carrying this around everywhere. You don't have to, Trilby. I better find a place to put it down. Don't worry. Simone? Could you hold on to this for me, Simone? Is this part of the plan? Or do you just get a kick out of seeing women with big guns? Please, Simone. Oh, alright. Not yet. We still have... Use the teddy bear. Jim, just hold the bear for a minute. Don't worry about it. Could you hold on to this for me, Jim? Whatever you say. Alright. Let's, get ourselves out of the way. Use Black Magic Book. Here goes nothing! In this hall of death and by the light of Prometheus' gift, I call thee. I bring 3 gifts that may tempt thee back. I bring thee thy helm that thy would be masked. I bring thee thy armor, that thy would be clothed. I bring thee thy sword, that thy would be armed. Come! 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 Jesus Christ! What now? Trilby, what? You! I knew you were evil from the moment you came into this world, demon child. May God forgive me for having a part in your creation. Why did you kill me, brother? I helped you when you were injured. I bandaged you when your father made his mistake. No mistake, young one. Now do you see why I tried to keep you away from this creature? It has no understanding of human ways. You're wrong, Father. If you'd have even given him a chance to be normal. Cease your prattling, Matthew. It's time to put an end to the horror I unleashed. What are you doing, Father? Father, no! Father! Father! I think now would be a good time to take our leave. Oh. Miss Taylor, over here. What the hell's been going on in there? We've been trying to get in there for hours. Then suddenly the place catches fire, the doors burst open, and you two? Us two? Where's Trilby? I thought he was right behind us. You're saying there's someone else in there? Trilby! Trilby! Wait a second. Trilby the cat burglar? Yes! Get someone in there! He could be in trouble! Maybe the ghost got him. Ghost? I think we'd better get you two down to the station. But Trilby, the fire brigade will find him if he's there. In the meantime, if you'd like to step this way... Death, of course, comes to us all. It comes to Sir Roderick Defoe and his youngest son in the shape of each other. Was destroying the ghost the right thing to do? It was acting like any dumb animal. Oh well. I guess he and his family will have plenty of time to discuss it wherever they are. As for me, well, I have no complaints. I've lived a life many would consider out of the ordinary, and I have only one regret. Of course, Trilby would be fine, leaving Simone and Jim to explain it all to the police. That was hardly gentlemanly conduct for a gentleman thief, but I'm sure they'd understand that rushing out into a field full of police officers wouldn't have been a good idea. It's going to be a long walk home, and I have some important matters to attend to. I have to track down my fence, for one thing. Then I have to punch him very hard in the face. And that is 5 Days a Stranger. Oh yes, I do plan on playing this whole series. But yeah, that's 5 Days a Stranger. Oh yes, Trilby is definitely a very smart, very, very smart, gentlemanly cat burglar. Or gentleman thief. Second one, I think, takes place after this good ending, actually. I do believe. But for the time being, let us get back here. Make sure everything's all good and ready. Alright, let's head back. No new art, but that's alright. Next thing, nothing new to support, but that is also alright. So, what we are going to do, let me click on the live tag here on YouTube. Who shall I send you all to? Ooh, hoo, hoo. If only because. See. Ooh. Runoxie. Sure. I'll send you all over to her. So if you don't know what we do here, first, I give you all a lovely, lovely little message that will be, for today anyways, that message will be... 5 nights, 1 day. What's the next game? Probably the next game in this series, which I believe is Trilby's Notes. Anyways, our message, 5 nights, 1 day. next, because I don't have the correct redirect feature quite yet. This is who we will raid. So make sure you have the message 5 nights in 1 day copied. Then click the link to head over to Renoxi's stream over here. Let her know that I raided her. And I say thank you so much for tuning in to this spooky stream of 5 Days a Stranger. And until next time, I'll see you at the next stream, alright? Bye-bye!